Hang in there, kid. Your dad will be alright. We'll miss you guys in nationals. I dropped the phone from my hands, not knowing what was happening. My head was spinning. I was worried, confused, and frantic, not able to move because I was frozen in fear. When I gained composure, I called my mom, and all she said to me was come to the hospital now in a stern, emotionless tone. I was supposed to be on my way to nationals in Ohio with my dad for softball, but instead, I was standing inside of an all-white hospital room, looking at my dad laying on the small gurney. His gown was torn apart, with tubes hooked up to him and the monitors. It was so silent in the room you could hear the IV fluid dripping in the line. The valve in his heart was malfunctioning, causing fluid to leak into his lungs. The surgeons told us that if we didn't rush him to surgery, they were afraid he wouldn't make it through the night. We stood there in awe, thinking about how just 24 hours earlier we were moving my sister into her new house, and now my dad was lying on his deathbed. Not knowing whether or not my dad was going to survive the surgery was terrifying. After pacing 7 hours in the waiting room, we heard footsteps outside the room. The surgeons strolled in. With a big sigh of relief, they wiped the sweat off their faces and told us that my dad is a lucky man, but we were the lucky ones. At that moment, we cried and rejoiced, even danced a little knowing that my dad made it out okay. But from that day on, I took advantage of knowing that my dad was still here. I spent more time with him because we were given a second chance, and I will never take that for granted.